So the SC, while in fact it reiterated the rights of LGBTQ individuals in India, it has not granted legal recognition for marriage, saying that it lies within the domain of Parliament. And the Supreme Court has categorically stated that the decision on granting legal recognition should be taken by the Parliament and the state legislatures. However, the court has in fact said that a committee chaired by a cabinet secretary should be set up by the government, and who will be deciding about the scope of the entitlements the queer couples will get, and what sort of benefits they can get, and they will be given jail visitation rights, right to access of body, and other rights for a civil union. But anything short of a civil union will be granted to them. And this, however, this committee, there is no set time frame allotted by the Supreme Court or any guidelines given to who will be the locus of the committee. Those kind of frameworks have not yet been given.
Yeah. Do you think setting up a committee is something out of a cop-out, because the government has really shown it's not that interested in taking this on as an issue?
Yes, in fact, right from the beginning, the government has been taking a stand saying that this is this comes under the parliamentary domain, and it doesn't come under the judiciary domain. However, when we see from the start till the judgment, the journey of the government has also been a step forward, we can say. Because initially the government was reluctant to take up the case, to even hear about the concerns of the community. But after that, right now they are at a point where they are saying, we will set up a committee. However, they have not yet given any specifics of the setting up.
Yeah. How, the court said that they needed to be protected, the gay community needed to be protected from discrimination. That is a big issue. How might this happen? How might these securities be put in place?
Yes, while the Supreme Court has right now said that there are discrimination, which is again reiteration of the facts that earlier the Supreme Court as well as several high courts in India, such as Madras High Court, Kerala High Court, Karnataka High Court, have been stating time and again that there are discrimination, and they have been giving guidelines to the police and the state machinery, which has to be followed to prevent such instances from happening. For instance, in this Supreme Court judgment, the Chief Justice has laid down elaborate measures, elaborate guidelines for the police department to follow, so that queer couples are protected within the legal domain.
There were also some positive sounds around adoption and transgender recognition.
Yes. First, I'll talk about the trans person's marriage, right? This was already in 2019. The Madras High Court there was a legal precedent set by the Madras High Court where they said that the authorities should register marriage between a man and a trans woman. So now the Supreme Court has put it as a rule for the entire country, saying that heterosexual marriages between trans persons are recognized under the law. So this goes to entire India in all states. And regarding the adoption rights, while two judges did concur that adoption rights should be granted to queer couples, the majority three judges have differed with it. So that stands down.
Yeah, interesting. Also interesting was that, sometimes what are already considered controversial conversion therapies have been condemned by the court.
Yes, conversion therapies have been condemned by courts for a very long time. Very recently, in 2022, the Madras High Court had passed a very elaborate ruling. The case is still going on. Guidelines on how conversion therapies should be banned and what sort of steps should be taken to protect queer individuals from being subjected to such therapies. However, this Supreme Court judgment has again reiterated that very strongly. Another thing is that the Supreme Court judgment has taken into account the problems of intersex persons, especially intersex children who are subjected to surgeries at a very young age. The Supreme Court has again said that surgeries should also be banned, which is a very welcome thing, given that there are a lot of surgeries infants are subjected to in India.
Yeah, interesting. So small incremental progress. Azeefa, good to talk. Thanks so much.
Thank you.